Hello there, Only One Kenobi here, only one, and it's back to business as usual here on the channel. So I've got this to open, or these to open, kind of. It's VC312. This is 312, this is 312A. You see, I don't need too many of these open, so I might just open one of these now. And the only difference is there's a slight color difference in the figures, but this one comes with a backpack, which is from season 3. I mean, they're both from season 3. Look, mine's a Mandalore. And then you've got that's like at the beginning of the series, and then this is the end. This is the end, my only friend, the end. So let's put these together and I'll show you what I've seen. They look identical, but there is a slight difference. This one here comes with that dagger I noticed at the bottom there. Hang on. So you get that. It also comes with the dark saber, is it called? The dark saber. So this dark saber here is another one of these. I don't think they're made as well as the one that came with Pre-Vizsla, which is VC212. Amazing. They gave that, like, you could see shards of lightning coming off it. This looks really basic and bland. The other one looked like the dark saber did. So yeah, the other differences I noticed was that right hand. Well, it's his right hand. It's on the left here. Thigh guard, whatever you call it, is slightly lighter than that one. I did notice also this thing here. I think that's a pouch of some kind. That's a lighter grey than that one. Oh yeah, the handle of the blaster, that's got nothing. It's all silver, whereas this one has got a kind of a wooden handle. So what it is I am actually just going to open this one, since this is pure 312 and this is 312 in the Quickshot series. I might open that in the future, but I don't doubt they're going to bring out these troopers anyway, so you'll get those backpacks one way or another. I've no need in my displays to have that backpack loose. You know, if you've got an Imperial base diorama and you're specifically going for it, yes. Plus, out of these 4, ladies and gentlemen, this is the card back in the worst condition, so that's the one I'm going to be opening. Won't be sending that to be graded. So these 2 are in really good condition. Speaking of card backs, we'll have a look at the image on the cards. They're all so similar, these Mandalorian card packs. The best one I've seen is the one that came with the Starfighter. That was a really good image of him. One of the best ones was the first ever Mando card that came out. That one's quite nice, but it'll blur into one. There's too many of them. This is obviously one you could say, oh, it's just a repack, but there's some differences, as you saw just then. They both have soft goods. That one's a bit more visible in the bubble, whereas this one is tucked away a bit more. As I say, I don't want too many loose, but I may have cause to open another one anyway. Right, let's get him open, huh? Oh, I didn't show you the card back for this one. Sorry, God, we're all over the place. So this is Imperial Base. I'll show you the backs of the card too in a second. It's quite a nice looking image, that. He looks different when he's on an interior, you know, set location, the way the light shines off his armor as opposed to there, with this underneath the sky. That's quite a good shot, that, isn't it? Season 3 though, I'm still not a massive fan of that. I thought they really watered it down, man. It wasn't as good. It was not as good, not as edgy, and yeah, that's all I'll say about that. But there you go, there's the card back images. There you go. Alrighty. The backs of the card back, I should say. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to open this one. Let's do it. Oh, wow, that opened really well off the card. Look at that. Really smooth cut. Too many Mandos now. That's what was good about the Blurg one. We finally got a soft goods one of season 1, dude. Which was really, you know, most welcome in my own collection. But these guys, we're getting too many of them, and they need to do something about it. They need to carbonize him or something to make it look really shiny. Then I'll be interested. Anyway, look at that. I haven't even set him up, but doesn't he look great? Get him out of the bubble and figures always kick off, man. That's great. He's just a boss, isn't he? What a great character. That's a bit of Disney success. The Darksaber, as I say, they've not done as good a job on that. They should have made all the Darksabers the same as what they put in with Pre-Vizsla. And I actually, do you know what, man? I can't even find it in my collection room. I've lost it somewhere, but it's the best. It'll be somewhere. It'll turn up, but it's such a small item. It'll be on a shelf or something. It's fallen off him. But you could just see all the, you know, the lightning coming off it, all the like, ripples of shards of whatever you call that, the fire lightning effect that comes off these dark sabers. That's just bland, an old hat now. You're going backwards, Hasbro. I really can't remember if you've got that with another figure of Mando, because he did have a dagger in season 1 when he stabbed that Mudhorn, didn't he? I presume that is a dagger, and that must go somewhere. I don't know how this looks on screen. It might look better than it is in reality, but that backpack does not look as chromed as I've seen other ones. It looks very grey plastic. That looks metal and finished, sprayed, painted, or whatever to look like Beskar, but that doesn't. I've seen better ones than that. Looks like grey plastic. They're cheaping out. They're just cutting a corner, aren't they, or whatever. Maybe they shave off a few pennies here and there doing that, but that's rubbish. I can't remember where you put this dagger. I'll have to watch your video. Oh, that's just come off. I'll have to watch your video, Tim from Bosk's Bounty. That's for the long range rifle thing, but you don't get one of these in this pack. Might take that off for a second. Just have a look at that. Spread that out a bit. I like the way it was folded there from the factory. So if I do that, then if I put this in, it should staple it down, tucked away nicely. It's the usual full articulation, folks. Look at that. That's what you want to see. Ball joint hips. What is going on with that, man? How annoying. I'll probably find what to do with it when I've finished the video. Let's get this gun out. I thought he had daggers and stuff. He put them on his leg, but I can't see anything to attach it. Would it go in his holster? I've just put it in his holster for now. Please do let me know in the comments where it goes. I should know these things before I turn on the camera, but if you know me by now, I just, you know, go for it, really. I'll have this figure with that in hand, maybe. I don't often have my... Sorry, can you see what I'm doing? I don't often have this figure with a gun in hand. I usually put the gun in the holster. Darksaber. Let's have a look. It'd be really good. I don't think they've done it yet, but they should do a figure of him with just the hilt of Darksaber. That's yet to be done, I believe. I'm just going to turn these around, ladies and gentlemen. We'll call it a day. Oh, hang on. No, I've brought my spinner in here. Let's just go back. Let's have a look at this. And then I'll get him on that. We can have a look at him handheld. Yeah, man. Look at that. That's your hero shot there. Come on. He's awesome, isn't he? I'm going to let that spin and speed it up for you. There you go, man. Great figure, huh? Though I've seen it before, in a way, it feels like I'm seeing it for the first time, which technically I am seeing it for the first time, if that makes sense. But it's always good to just have another look at a fresh release of it. Yeah, they could do with, I don't think they've ever done it. They could do with making a figure of him with a removable helmet. So you've got the Mando body with the, what's he called? I've forgotten his name now. Pedro Pascal. Yeah, the Pedro Pascal head. You've had Pedro Pascal head on one figure only. That's the one when he's in the Imperial tank, or you know, that turbo tank driver uniform, but not for this. The end of season 1, and they could do with giving it a bit of blood as well. In fact, that's a great idea, if I don't mind saying so myself. Except you realise you will be getting another Mandalorian figure back with that, but it's still something they could do. He threatens Thingy's life, doesn't he? He's kind of IG-11. He wants to shoot him, and he says, no living thing has ever seen me, or whatever. I'm no living thing. It's quite a good scene. That stand, by the way, comes from Ian Butler from IB3D. 3D printed stand, my favourite stand in the world now. And I need to get more off you, Ian. So see you in the new year. It is the new year now, but you know what I'm saying? Later on in the year, hopefully, Nice figure. Look at the paint applications, man. It's great, isn't it? Long live 3 3/4 inch, ladies and gentlemen. And on that note, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.